Hey guys, time to bring you a 4v4 today. We are on Port of Hamburg. Playing for spawning on the right, we have the Allies team. We've got Rayvenge. Playing as US forces, who is Airborne, Mechanized, and Urban Assault. Hans Sundin. Playing as Brits, who has Tactical Sport locked in straight away. Nine-Tailed Fox. Playing as Brits, who is locked in to Special Weapons immediately. And finally, Chao. Playing as US has Urban Assault, Recon Support, and Armour. Face off against them. We have Skopcak playing as OKW, immediately locking into Elite Armoured. Dreamer playing as Ostheer, locking into Storm. Scruffy as OKW, going for Breakthrough, and Dirt. Yes, that's right. Playing as Jaeger Armour, the changed Jaeger Armour with Ostheer. Okay, a couple other replays crash. So, trying out this one. In terms of rankings, most of the allies, I think there are somewhere between like 100 and 160 in terms of ranks, random. On the Axis, we've got an arranged team. It was around like 40, I think. No. Yeah, around like 40. And then other two who are more like 200. Okay, so jumping into the building early on. Pretty common to see on this map. Very early mortar here though from Dirt. In fact, he's gone for double mortars. Early grenade tick here from Nine-Tailed Fox. And he has to jump out of the building. I mean, I can understand going for one mortar early on, but two is a little bit excessive. Tom has managed to flank this MG somehow. Jumps into the building. I don't know if that's going to work. I could lose it now. He's jumping out. Running around the corner. Down it goes. Yeah, it might have been better off in that situation just stay in the building. That way the opponent can't steal the weapon away from you when it dies. Sometimes you have to make those tough decisions. Armour's hiding up here now. Riflemen have to stay on the move. Got some field recovery sappers getting deployed. Early trench down covering this point as well. Looks like the Allies off to the strongest start at the moment. Pretty... Oh, squad down. Pretty secure up there in the north and, you know, harassing down here in the south. So the mortar pit gonna go up from Nine-Tailed Fox out the back there. 2-2-1 from Skopcak. You know, I'm kind of surprised that this map's still in the 4v4 rotation. Maybe there haven't been any other good maps made for 4v4. Big old hit on that Vickers, down it goes. Now the mortar pit's coming through, getting the upgrade on it. Double grenades, not a huge amount of damage though from those behind heavy cover. Just grenade spam all around over here. Next it's trying to push in again. Having a bit of trouble though with the Vickers there. Okay, now we've got some mortar smoke coming through. Nothing pushing in to cap behind it. Here comes the squad now though. So yeah, Axis off to a pretty tough start. Very poor fuel control. Oof, another easily avoidable loss there for Chao. Good dodge on that grenade though. Double mortars out the back, blasting away. Allies holding on to the fuel continuously. The squad in the building over here they should get involved in some of the fighting. Just forgotten about over there, it looks like.
Half track has arrived.
223 upgraded and he just plopped it down on the muni point. Mortars flying both ways again. We've got a brick mortar pit up here from Hans now. And there we go. Axis really struggling up there in the north. And that mortar pit will have, you know, slightly better range than the Ostheer mortars. And it's utilising that on barrage. So it's causing them some issues, but a decent idea here from Dirt. Went for the half track. Forcing up those team weapons can help with the push here. No light vehicle from the allies, so it's free real estate with this half track. Could even pop the flamers, you know, they're pretty good at taking down mortar pits. Oh, speaking of, flame half track up in the north for Dreamer. And even, you know, coming in late, very, very late. 7.5 minutes, usually we see them closer to 6. Still can have a huge impact. Still has to be careful though. Doesn't have super strong armor, even against the small arms damage. Starting to make the push forwards now. Trying to avoid getting snared here. Oh, but he doesn't actually... He hasn't completed his second stage on the captain, so even though he's Vet 1, maybe he's not aware of that change. He doesn't have access to the anti-tank grenades. Nice, coming in for some repairs as well. Usually there's a couple of them upgraded with the G43, so it's starting to fight back very effectively against these unupgraded allied troops. Now Axis starting to make a little bit of headway up here in the north. Oh, squad down to the mortars. Ouch. An AT gun camped up here now. Oh, and he planted a shoe mine on the bridge there. It's a Vet 1 ability. Quite rare to see though. Nice to see.
We have lost an MG.
Nope, MG down. And this is just carnage. The mortars are just flying either way. Do remember that the walking Stuka did receive some changes. You know, Vet 1 gives you the incendiary barrage now, and that is extremely effective against replacements. So Scruffy here going for the battle group. Oh no, he didn't. He went for mechanized. He hasn't gone for the walking Stuka. I thought he went for the battle group. That's why we hadn't seen it yet. Oh right, is that advanced emplacements? No, just some regular face artillery. House of Steel on MG. some tank intersections out here. Don't see those too often. Looks like they still have the 2-minute cooldown. I tried to get that fixed this patch, but got ignored. But still, Axis really struggling. Here comes the walking Stuka now. Finally has the manpower for it. About 30 fuel late, which at this stage, you know, is maybe around 2 minutes late. Which is, you know, quite bad when you're getting this badly hammered by something that a walking Stuka would just annihilate. You really have to focus on what's important. In this case, reinforcing your troops. Should take a back seat to the walking Stuka. Wow, tank traps on the bridge. Interesting. Axis up there really well dug in. And these mortar pits causing a lot of issues for the Axis. Getting outranged, having a bit of trouble countering them. Oh boy! That was a nasty one. That must be like absolute max range. And the barrage. Here comes the walking Stuka now. Let's see the dodge.
Emplacement under attack.
Oh. I thought he was going to go across this way, which would have been a devastating blow. Instead, went for something not quite so strong. Got about halfway to Vet 1 there, but not super impressive. Better. No brace on the mortar pits either to try and avoid the damage. Oh, squad down. Axis making a bit of headway here with the smokes, with the bundle grenades, and some good work done. Desperately trying to reinforce that Vickers, but unable to. Mortars pits dropping. Shells close range here though. They can't quite finish the job. Got the pack pushing forwards. Missing its shot though on the ambo, it looks like. Now backing off. So at least they've got the decap up here this time. Don't know if they got the staying power, got the smoke out on the MG42 over here. These guys just have to backpedal slightly to get out of range of the other one. Looks like the Allies are going to hang on down there as well. Okay, just about ready to fire again with the walking Stuka. He's moving it into position. Nicely done. Dropping, forcing the Axis back again though. Walking Stuka has to be careful close to these tank intersections. So they're suppressed, should be alright. Here we go, second walking Stuka barrage. Okay, this one takes down the ambo. But that's about it. Again, off target. Okay, I don't think he even really hit the mortar pit there. He did pop brace this time. But, you know, killing off the ambo. That's a worthwhile artillery strike, or walking Stuka strike for sure, so. Alright. I mean, you know, in the past, I think that may not have killed the walking Stuka, honestly. I mean, the ambo. Because, you know, with the direct, you had to get a slightly off direct hit. Otherwise, it wouldn't penetrate. Well, that was a real bad shooting utilization there from Chao. So bad. He just drove head on into two AT guns and lost it. He did fire off the phosphorus, not a bad idea, but it was too late.
The capture point is being overrun.
Oh well, there goes the half track, the mortar pit taking that down. Taking down the mortar at the same time. In fact, we've got a whole gang of team weapons just lying around the battlefield. Mortar pit's a real menace on this map. There we go. Blasting through that time. That was a better strike. MG taken down. Bit of damage onto the mortar pit. Recon plane coming through from Rayvenge. Oh man, that was his own teammates' airburst shells just annihilating his own. Oh my god. Okay, well, that was a little bit unfortunate for Chao. He's not having the best game here. Or having a tough go of it when his own teammates' stuff is killing him. I didn't realise that airburst shells did that much friendly fire. The mortar pit's continuing to keep the Axis off the points here, but you know, with those double walking Stukas, you're going to start chunking through them here. More kittens as well to hold on against the potential tanks. Got a Jackson first from Rayvenge. Perhaps, you know, maybe misreading the situation here. There's not going to be any Axis vehicles for quite a long time. We do have a couple fuel caches out the back helping them out. But alright, maybe he just wants to go, you know, get the Jackson safe, get that now, and then go for the Calliope next. That's a fair enough call. Recon plane up for dirt. Do have a Centaur, but it's currently shooting at units on the ground, so I can't deal with those. Okay, we've got a anti-tank strafe coming through somewhere. Did I miss it? Oh, was that a... Oh, that was an anti-tank strafe plane. I thought it was a recon plane. Oh, there you go. So I apologise. I did not catch what it was targeting. But yeah, this is historically not a very good ability. I believe its plane is like quite slow. Like it has a decently long delay, and then the plane itself flies quite slowly compared to some of the other similar abilities. Which is a large part of why the commander close air support stopped getting used. It used to be like completely busted. It used to come in like super fast. Very, very hard to dodge. Got nerfed really hard. Still saw some use after that, the close air support commander. But then the Muni swap also got nerfed. That was the nail in the coffin. Just looks like the Axis, you know, they are holding on to the VPs at the moment. And they are starting to push back a bit, finally. Boombear first from dirt here. And then down the bottom here, you know, there's not a huge amount of anti-tank. Chao going into the Calliope. So they've got one anti-tank gun at the bottom to defend themselves, basically. Boombear could be very, very effective. Garage 14 and 5. This one up to Vet 1 now. Might be coming back the other way. Do some big damage. Combining up with the mortar pits as well. But it looks like the Axis are going to be able to hold on to all their team weapons down there. And now the Allies setting up the triple cap. He's healing up on the half track. Oh, hold the line active. Decent walking stick barrage. I hear this works on friendly territory these days. Used to be like crazy bugged. On territory that your allies captured. There we go. Whoa. That was powerful. Yeah, well, I mean, that looks pretty strong now. Especially in these, like, bigger team modes where, you know, the sectors are a lot larger, harder to neutralize them or something. Can impact a lot more players than just one. One player who can just dodge out a lot more easily. Stick up in the north now. Pretty good dodge. I think he dropped 2 models there. A little bit of health damage. And looks like the Axis is just settling in for some RD action. With 3 walking Stukas and a howitzer now. But I feel like that's the kind of gameplay that this map promotes, you know. Quite a small map for 4v4. Loads of choke points. Not really one of my favorites. Oh boy. Let's go down to the Calliope there. Oh, direct hit. Caught that one. Down it goes. Oh boy, we've got the assault artillery coming down out the back here. Activates brace. Doing some pretty good damage though. Clearing out a lot of support weapons. Oh man. One puts up in the north there, camped out, and before assembly, ambo combo. We haven't seen like any action coming through this angle. We haven't seen like any flank attempts on the Axis down here in the south. You know, if they just came through the center across some of these bridges, they could get some work done. You know, especially if you get a Volk screen here, something rather expendable with the incendiary grenade. It can be very effective against these emplacements, especially if you get like 2 of them. You know, they pop the brace, ride out the first incendiary grenade, then you activate the second one. It does a huge amount of damage. But we've got Fusiliers from the player down here, so they're not quite so effective against emplacements. Desperate to hold on to the VPs here, but unable to, has to disengage. Stuka barrage coming down. Good connection again. It's a shame he's got Vet 1 on both these. Not to see any of those flame barrages against the emplacements yet. The Axis team desperately need the VPs. Quite a lot of armor. Rayvenge did go for a Calliope and 2 Scots. So they've got a huge amount of indirect. The allies as well as the Axis. Peregrine's dodging out of harm's way there. And similar story with the Panzergrenadiers. If they can get some kind of flank cooking, they also do a huge amount of damage with their Shreks. Looks like one of the pits has gone down now though. That's good news for the Axis. Building, squad side very low now. Got some smoke coming down. Oh, that was a monster hit. Section's in trouble. One of them goes down. Could see another one dropping here as well. Let's push a little bit further forwards with those Raketans. Goes now a little bit too late. Troops on the run here. Maybe they got suppressed. But they don't really too much on retreat. It's going to get 1 point under their control here, but still on the drain. Oh. It's gone down. Now we've got a Churchill up there in the north. Grenadiers have to be careful. Stupid dive bomb, I think. Yep, that, and dodges out to this side. Kind of lucky. If he came out to the other side, he would have got wiped there. Carnage, some planes getting shot down. We've got an anti-tank plane coming through from dirt. Out the back. Oh, gets the crew. There's a bit over 3/4 damage to the bulldozer upgraded Sherman. Flying both ways here. Another Stuka barrage coming through. Clears out the AT gun.
One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
The Axis desperately need the VPs. They can jump on top of this one. Maybe not. What's Dreamer going? He's gone for a second howitzer. That's what he's going for. He's got a lot of resources floating. Skopcak, meanwhile, what is he up to? What is he up to? 1,200 manpower? He must be going for the King Tiger or something like that, right? No, I mean, he doesn't have either of his tech trucks down. He's... Well, I'm very confused what he's up to there. Alright, well, Skopcak. Let's hope he sorts himself out and speeds some of this float. Because that is atrocious. How does somebody get into the top 200 playing like this? Oh, that was a lot of Shreks. And down goes the Centaur. Only making some inroads down here. Shreks continuing on their path. Calliope looks to be in some trouble. He's dodging away. Go after the Ambo first. Down that goes. Does jump back in the Sherman. It looks like with the rear echelon. Shreks continuing on their way. Churchill very low, so can't come over to assist. Rangers back at base. So they're going after the mortar pit. So it looks like the Axis finally breaking through down the bottom here. Took them a long time. Took quite a few throws from Chao, but here they are. Hammering away. Big push from Hans. Forcing the Axis up in the north completely away. And oh, it is a King Tiger. Maybe he lost the other building. I hadn't realized that he had a... maybe he'd lost his battle group as well as his Schwer. I figured he lost his Schwer, but... no, he lost his battle group as well. Okay. Oh, we got the elephant in the south. That's dropping down. concentrate fire operation. Some flares up now as well. Just pulling back after the big bombs dropping. All the way back. These two team members could maybe get hit.
Reconnaissance flight set to go.
Oh, just going up to this side. MG resetting up. The Rangers clear out in time. No, they do get a grenade off though. Okay, King Tiger up in the north. Let's see what they can do. We've got one Jackson up here. Anti-tank gun also nearby. You know, there could be some coordination on the Allies side. Recon planes, but bombing strikes. This is pretty good at knocking out howitzers. He does have some separation on the howitzers though, which is nice. They're not completely camped next to each other, so one strike would take them both out. Oh gosh. Wouldn't do much damage these days anyway. Well, I've got another assault artillery in the south. Allies having to pull back. Axis trying to make a bit of a push. Oh, we got a Yak Tiger down here as well. Double big boys in the south, Elephant and the JT. The team might need to switch off, go towards the center, and go and help their team out. I don't think they need both of them down here in the bottom. Looks like that's what he's doing. Just as I say, that does not have enough munis for the engine upgrade yet, so pretty slow moving around. Might be narrowly hanging on after that Shrek assault. Looks like one of those Pegrins might go down here. Oh, and they dropped a Shrek too. Oh, that was a good shot from the Brumbier though, getting some revenge. Hopefully it doesn't round the corner there. Nope. Got a, is that another? Maybe it's Majorati. There we go, Elephant finds an angle. Hits the Firefly. Oh, now we've got some RT dropping over here. Oh my god, it's raining down. Howitzers and two walking Stukas, I think. The JT up here now as well. So Axis finally stabilizing here. 64 VPs remaining. Let's see if they can turn things around. I mean, if the Allies can get into the Axis backline, there are a lot of rocket RD pieces they can take down quite quickly. And I don't think there are like that many snaring squads left. Like one Grenadier, one Fusilier, I think, right? Two Fusiliers, so yeah, very few snaring squads. I don't think I've seen any mines down either from the Axis. So like a medium tank could potentially go on the killing spree if they find the angle. But it might be tricky on this particular map, especially given that they tank trapped off one of these flanking routes. Typhoon's up, is it? Oh no, it's the it's from the forward observation post. Anti-infantry ones. Is that mortar cover? Oh, it is mortar cover. It's getting really confused. Oh boy, that's a big old lag spike. used to have like a white UI circle. So it changed to red at some stage. That was a bit confusing. When did that change? Oh, here comes a big move from Hans coming in with the Croc double comets. Finds one of the walking Stukas on the front line. Knocks that out quickly. KT and JT, can they stop it? Elephant spinning around. They're going after the King Tiger. One comet going down. Find a snare on these comets, finish the job. No, it doesn't even need to. King Tiger finishes the job. Both comets go down there. And looks like the Croc disengaging now. So it was a brave assault from Hans, but just had no support from any of his team. Basically a solo mission there up against 3 players. And even though he had an impressive force, he was up against Jaeger, Tiger, King Tiger and Elephant. That's tough to overcome by yourself. Oh, is this the end of the crocodile now? He's popping the speed boost. Ooh, just alive. But at least they did take down one of the walking Stukas. Oh, both of them went down. Okay, well that makes things a bit... It's an easier pill to swallow. The line active again. Just do need these VPs though. Trying to go for the cap with the overs, or at least the neutralised down 51. But the red echelon run out of the capture circle. They're very, very strange. How to neutralise. That means maybe the line planes are not going to come through. They come through for one more pass. Circle is neutral now. Hardy just hammering down everywhere. Allies in control of this VP. Low health Fusilier is being brought in here. Oh my god, that's just bazooka mania. Woodmere goes down frontally almost immediately there. Did take down one of the Rangers though in return. Artillery cover again, yes. Panther, what's he up to here? Flanking around the Firefly. Oh, down goes one of the Fireflies. Panther trying to get away now. I think hitting from the back. Panther does go down. Anti-tank planes don't look like they did too much there. 20 VPs left for the Axis. They stopped the clock there. Capping in the south, could maybe even pick up a bazooka here. The Pyres are dashing towards that. Let's take a look at the army sizes. Well, there's not much going on. We've got 58, 69, 72, 72 versus 61, 56, 58, 95. So pretty similar still. Dreamer, having a very large composition. But, it is... Does have 2 alien features. Taking up a large chunk of his pop cap. Dropping the tornado barrage. And it looks like Chao is maybe giving up on building tanks, just going for Rangers now. They have quite a lot of success with those earlier. They're pretty good at fending off the elephant. Can take on a rampage here, pushing forwards. And here come the Fireflies and the Jackson. Might be blasting away from long range. Oh, what's Rayvenge doing? He's just leaving all his infantry out to die here. He's lost 3 squads there. Got nothing done at all. Oh no, that's bad news. Elephant go with a target weak point on the Churchill. Bazooka Rangers stopping it from chasing in any further. Bazooka coming in from the side, main gun critted now. Oh, here comes the anti-tank plane. And miss. Just stopped at the moment, 19 VPs remaining. Oh boy, that crocodile came into the wrong neighborhood. Yak Tiger rotating to the south. It's looking likely to go down. Yak Tiger just needs to land its next shot. And there it goes. That just died immediately. And maybe that's the turning point for the Axis. We've got some big scalps there. Oh boy. Nice to see though, digging in with the bunker. Putting down some booby traps. Good idea to try and hold on to these VPs. Oh man, and the King Tiger coming in with the follow-up. Bunker's not going to last for long. Those Scots mortars finishing the job on that quite quickly. Quite a bit of float on a few players here. Skopcak, yeah. Business as usual for him. What is this Panther doing? Dreamer just throwing it away here. Luckily for him, Hound's asleep at the wheel. No snare on the Panther. Fireflies needs to land this last shot, but he backs away. Oh no! Thought he had his sight blocked over there, but he threads the needle, gets the kill. Kind of lucky for Hans. And Tiger now pushing forwards though. The Tiger has backed away. Fireflies could come back in, and they do. But he's just losing everything here. All his placements are going down. Got some double anti-tank gun support up here now as well. The Allies in the north, they just took a hammering. They're down in the dumps. Not much left in their pop cap. It's a long way to go for the Axis though to win this one on VPs. Don't really want to go head to head with the Jaeger unless you got the Tulip rockets with your Firefly. She's not upgraded.
The enemy are attacking one of our forward positions.
Hans meanwhile going for another Churchill, and somewhat strangely hitting it with the command vehicle upgrades. Calliope from the other direction, you don't see that too often. It was both to survive at least. And now that a third howitzer for Dreamy's just given up on tanks altogether. That terrible Panther control. And he's gone for yet another howitzer. Once again it is spread apart.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
Tell Fox right around there where he could full coordinated barrage.
Have destroyed a forward position.
KT lumbering forwards with almost no support this far. Very, very risky. Fireflies out back getting repaired though. Taking down the caches. Oh man, when those kind of things happen with the physics, man, that just tanks the frame rate. Dive bomb. Takes out the unit out the back there. Just trying to get something going here in the south, but unsuccessful. Got some bombs coming down from Nine-tailed Fox though. We clear out the axis from the bottom. And, having some success. Calliope coming down now as well. And they're getting some good kills down here. Though the Jaeger Tiger joining in. And both these Churchills are in some big trouble now. This one with damaged engine. That's going to go down. Jaeger Tiger pushing forwards to finish it off. Try to throw out some smoke. A pretty good idea, but...
We have 300 points remaining.
not enough, ultimately. Fireflies and Churchills combining here, but really need to clear out these anti-tank guns. So Calliope out, here it comes from Rayvenge. Damage onto the overs there. Oh, gets the wipe in fact. Double MG34s though, that's going to be a nasty squad. That's a Calliope. Not long range, but there's plenty of targets here for it to scatter into. Barracks hanging in there, still at 19 VPs. ET getting super aggressive, just no mines at all in this game though.
Heavy machine gun team ready for battle.
Any player. I think we saw that one half-track shoe mine. I think that's the only mine I've seen the entire game. And this King Tiger just allowed to go on a rampage here. No tank destroyers in sight. Ordinarily this will get punished super hard. No snare off there from the tank hunter section. Don't know why he activated detection, maybe he hit the wrong hotkey. Alright, well Allies, they got to come up with something new here. Current tactics don't seem to be working out that well. Super Rangers though, going to screw off pretty well against all these big boys in the south. Fireflies coming in behind this as well. We've got a machine gun getting some suppression in. Couple Fireflies coming down, Elephant spinning around. They really need to clear out their machine gun, allow the Rangers to work here. Down goes one of the Fireflies. Looks like the Calliope landing a bit shallow, going after the infantry instead of the support weapons. Trying to go for the cap here, but boxed out by the bunker. Grenades shutting that down quite quickly. Kittens crossing the river here. I heard something going up. In flames, not entirely sure what it was. Oh, looks like it was the crocodile. Maybe to the elephant though. Elephant at Vet 3 now. Crocodiles don't seem to be working out too well for the Allies. They're just a little bit too slow at the moment. I think it's the Jaeger Tiger and Elephant. Might want to think about going to something else. What was that about? We've got 31 kills here. Oh, they got the same, basically the same kill count, both around 30. And they're both on counter barrage now as well. Looks like they're targeting the Scots. See it and forget it. For a dreamer.
The enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings.
Down another Schwer to block down the VP of it. That's an idea. Considering he has so many resources. Why not? Oh my god, he retreats right into the artillery from the King Tiger. Both Rangers going down there. All his bazookas destroyed. Looks like these squads just running past the Calliope barrage there. Anti-infantry planes up here, trying to make a push through. But yeah, with some coordination, the Allies could definitely get this one done if they're just like 4-on-1, 1VP, but they just continue to charge in like one at a time. And it's just not quite getting the job done. Dodge those howitzers. It's kind of like one squad charging on to the VP styles. Work. Stick a dive bomb into the center. It's neutral. Could this be the moment for the Allies to make play? With the RD cover coming down as well, this is a good time for the Allies to get something done here, but the Jaeger Tiger King Tiger combo making that very, very tricky. Got the anti-tank plane coming through there. The Axis holding on. And they secure the capture. We are 2 more squads trying to make a dash for the VPs. Can they get it done here? The mortars here. We've got the Falcon Stuka maybe ready to go. Tiger in the smoke, can't fire here. Well, maybe it can. Maybe it wasn't quite in the smoke. Get them neutralized, but don't quite have the staying power to complete the capture. Some planes out the... oh, assault artillery out the back. On the Axis. Pretty good dodging from the Allies though. Might lose the forward assembly. Not quite. Infantry planes coming through again. Look at that damage. Squad down. That was a little bit low, but that was a beating. Nothing to push in behind this for the Allies though, no infantry to complete the capture. And they're not really like killing too much. Let's see a moment. They can't really attack in the south either. The Schwer there, the Elephant. So many machine guns, 3 machine guns. Tough nut to crack. Some bombs dropped again. Over here. I feel like these have been a little bit wasted, trying to target, you know, units that can actually move. Let's see if the howitzers or the very strong at knocking out the tech trucks as well. The Nine-tailed Fox here. Bit of a waste. Oh boy, elephant just charging forwards. Another crocodile dead. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's really a frustrating watch. Well. It's still draining. But the Allies continue to get units picked off here and there. And just unable to drain off those last 19 VPs. Continuously like getting them neutralized, but not able to get the cap off behind it. And yeah, these just constant Churchill throws. Churchill crocodile throws. Just very annoying to watch. Just blasting away out the back there.
Heavy machine gun crew killed.
Is that a Sturm Tiger here? 4 kills. And just trying to get the cap. Might go down. Might be hammering away. Nasty whiff on the bridge. No, I don't know what he was targeting with that. Churchill unable to get away there with the smoke active. Oh, it doesn't look like the Allies are going to get this one done here. This just unable to crack this defense. This is where playing, random teams is a bit tricky, the coordination not there. And they're slowly getting picked apart. King Tiger, in spite of being used recklessly, like time and time again, just never goes down. Oh man, that was a monster Calliope. Just annihilated everything around here. No dodge at all. Oh, here we go. We've got the assault artillery coming down, but there's some smoke down. Maybe they can get the cap off here. Nexus got nothing nearby after that big Calliope. Looks like they're going to be able to complete the capture here. King Tiger goes down. Can they hold on here? 17 VPs. Here comes the Axis infantry, but the Crocodile this time in a good position. He's got some squads there to jam the capture as well. 15 VPs. They just need to hang on a little bit longer here. Axis infantry is flooding forwards, and here comes the Jag Tiger now. Stalling. He's in the smoke. He's stalling in the smoke. 12 VPs remaining. Here come the Rangers. Bit of backup, but we got this Sturm Tiger there raising his barrel. Looks like they're going to dodge past it. 10 VPs. That's still a long time. Crocodile coming back in. Pretty good connection on one of the Ranger squads. Crocodile has to be careful here. Smoke's clearing. Here comes the Calliope though. Oh no. Looks like a bit of friendly fire may have taken that down. Crocodile doesn't quite finish the job. We've got a 17-pounder out the back there. Blasting away. Oh, the planes. No, it's not quite there. Looks like maybe attack rounds into the smoke. I'm not sure exactly what killed the 17-pounder, but it's gone. 3 VPs left for the Axis after that push. A good assault. Hans did lose the Crocodile, but That's the kind of throw I can get behind. One where you're desperately trying to hold on to the VP's 3 remaining. Get on board with that crocodile loss. Okay, now we've got some tank destroyers wrapping around the side here. Bombardier looks likely to go down. The rocket artillery flying both ways. Squad's going down here. Looks like these guys are going to disengage. Some two minds about what they're doing here. Some easy targets. Panzerwerfer could go down here, but it looks like he's going to drive straight past the JT. Rayvenge activating cover to cover there. I think just for the smoke, though. His squad's a little bit too far back to benefit from that. Try to go for the cap again. Lively hammering down. Axis in there, jamming the capture, grenades flying, Rangers coming in. He's looking to get something going. We've got the Sturm Tiger here though, going to look for a big rocket. As said, bet one could pop the grenade launcher in this scenario. Could be pretty effective. Allies cautious. Don't want to get hit by these Sturm Tiger rockets. Crocodile coming across the bridge here. Grenades flying again. Good connection from the Rangers. That should open up the capture now. No, we've got the Werfer coming through. Rangers need to get out of there. Decent attempt, and they are getting quite a lot of wipes on the Axis units in these capping wars. A lot of Axis squads are going down. Changing angles here. Should probably try and time his pushes a bit. Good activation of the brace on the mortar pit. Now very, very low. Yak Tiger chasing in after it. Vet 5 Yak Tiger, by the way. Don't see that too often. Still Tiger. Go for the mortar pit, I think. Oh, but he takes a main gun crit on the Firefly. Alexis, hold on. 3 VPs remaining. Guys, just need one more nice attack like that. It looks like the bottom's a lot more open now. 1 MG and the base. Basically the only defenses down there. So if they can change their angle, they could get a lot of work down there. The Elephant and Yak Tiger packed in the center. Especially if there's a straight fire operation from Nine-tailed Fox. It looks like they're going to continue to try to funnel units into the center, which I don't think is going to go very well for them. Sturm Tiger finally gets the job done after that main gun crit removed. Picking off one of the Scots back there. Here we go, Allies trying to make it happen here. Got some smoke coming down, we've got the mortar cover coming down. Try and push into the center once again. We do seem to have superior infantry here, but the bunker's actually holding up quite nicely. So the grenades just flying from both sides. Constant dodging, constant dodging. Oh, a little bit later on the dodge that time. Cover's coming down, doing some good work, but it looks like the Allies have run out of momentum. And the Axis hang on. Wow, 82 kill Calliope, that's insane. I think that's probably the highest I've ever seen. Most kills on a Calliope I've ever seen, I think. Okay, there we go. Who's this? Nine-tailed Fox. Almost got them neutralized down here at the bottom. Axis, not much in defense. All I need is a concentrate fire operation on the HQ, maybe some kind of tank leading the charge, maybe like a Churchill. Regular Churchill, maybe use the Churchill smoke to cover while he does some capping.
The enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings.
We can hope. 72 VPs left for the Allies, so they're also getting quite low. Have to worry about that. 66, 34, 78, 28 versus 47, 111. How do you get that? Oh, he got his teammate Sturm Tiger. That's how. Just got decrewed.
We have a forward structure under attack.
So yeah, Axis have way bigger army sizes, but here we go, Calliope wiping out
Losses upon us.
one of the rocket arty pieces there. Oh, King Tiger doing such a good job on defense. Here we go. Here we go. Crocodile in the south. Let's see what they can do here. There's a little bit more defense here now. Gets abandoned with that. He's dropping the bombs on the HQ. Here we go. Let's see if this can work for Nine-Tailed Fox. Try to get the cap going here. Pretty good connection on the HQ. MG slowly getting roasted out. Elephant rotating down here. Just need like a little bit more. Like maybe one more squad from the Allies. Here they come now, a little bit late. King Tiger and Elephant rotating. Crocodile doing his best. Needs to clear out this MG, but oh, he's upgraded it with both the medic station and the command post. I was wondering how he reinforced that. Just saw the medic station upgrade. Trying to go for the cap behind this. Second Crocodile down here now. Axis infantry in here jamming the capture. An anti-tank plane coming through, is that? I'm not entirely sure. HQ one tank shot from death. King Tiger's artillery dropping down there, and the Allies just unable to get the job done here. And they lost a lot. Lost almost everything going for that. Yeah, that was close, very close. Nine-Tailed Fox maybe just need like one, maybe two Crocodile shots on the HQ. And with some slightly better coordination, if both players push down here in one big push instead of, you know, who was it? Han's coming in a little bit late, but almost. It was a very good attempt. Ultimately unsuccessful. And it's pretty much doomed here for the Allies. Calliope. Han's going for the cap. King Tiger. Uh-oh, this could be nasty. No dodge from the rear echelon. Still have the engineers in there. Capping, and there we go, they're going for the cap, but Axis also trying to go for the cap up there. Have some rockets, need to dodge forwards, back half track, good dodge. No, he retreats with the Rangers. Oh, he needed to hang on with the Rangers there. 12 VPs left, then not going to have time to come back anyway. Didn't notice this Crocodile got abandoned. Now in Axis hands. Okay, here comes the Churchill trying to lead the charge with the smoke. Cover for his squads. Oh, no.
Churchill tank has been destroyed.
I did not see the chat before I, well, just quit out of this one. Oh, I did not see the chat. Oh, God. Well, there we go. Some fringe top 200 4v4 play there. Yeah. Axis had a huge struggle in the early game. Those mortar pits on that map seem very, very strong. You know, that map is just such a stinker. But eventually the mass artillery overcame that. Axis fought back strongly. Coordination from the allies not super strong. Trying to just go for those VP caps. Almost got the job done, down to 3. Very, very tight game, but yeah, well, that's a very, yeah, the chat just yuck. Anyway, I was wrapping that. Thanks for tuning in, and yuck. Yeah,